Beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to Dandelion, which is brought to you. So, last episode, it was pretty intense because Jisoo and Jihei kind of got into it, and it wasn't very pretty. I'll never try to use you, but I won't stop you from making a choice either. What does that mean? No matter how much I think about it, I still can't comprehend those words. Use me. Jay using me? And what is it? What is that about me making a choice? After that day, Jisoo was hardly ever home. I wonder what he's up to. Hey, guess what? The orange cat came up to me with his ears pricked up. June's cheerfulness made me feel better. I heard Jay is going jip. Jip? Jip. What's that? Jip? Joy in Paradise? I suddenly remember the host club for women called Joy in Paradise downtown. People call it Jip for short. I heard that middle-aged woman liked to go there. Yeah, Jip. I heard they're going to give him money. He's going to earn money by working as a host? That was a wake-up call for me. I want to earn money too, but they said that I would need something called family consent farm if I want to work. I think he means consent form, not farm. He needs family consent form to work as a host. Wait, Jiwon is a minor, but he might work as a host. But Jae already agreed to it. Is he really going to work as a host? Where is Jae now? I stuttered. Living room. Hejung, can you send a consent form for me? No. I let out a deep sigh. You guys don't even have any identification. Why? I want to do Jip and get money too. They said that it's not that hard and all I have to do is smile. I want to earn some money. All you have to do is smile to earn money? So it really is a job as a host. Oh no. They don't even know what's right and wrong in this world. Maybe morals are different where they come from. I hope they didn't get into something bad. I ignored Jiwon's pleading eyes and left the room. Hey, where are you going? Hey, what kind of work do you do? I was still feeling a bit awkward from what happened last time, but I asked as naturally as I could. Jae, who was eating apples with June, turned his head to look at me. June was so adorable, nibbling on the apple, but I stared straight into Jae's eyes. Jae, she's not going to write a consent form for me. June, be quiet. It's not farm, it's consent form. Ah, right, consent form, that's it. Jay, is it true that you're planning to work as a host at Joy in Paradise? Suddenly there was a complete silence. Jay, June, and even June all stared at me. Joy in Paradise? Jay tilted his head. What I mean is... Did I make the wrong guess? No, don't be embarrassed. Don't act awkward. What's that? He looks very serious. Oh my goodness, I must have guessed wrong. No, Jiwon said you're working and asked me to sign a family consent form. And I was just wondering what it is about. I got a part-time job. Part-time job? Jiwon meant job when he said jip. I forgot for a while that Jiwon's language skill are so poor. I jumped to conclusions. How embarrassing. Yeah, we were walking and a man gave him a small paper with a phone number on it and said, please call us, we'd love to work with you. Jihoon opened his eyes wide and began explaining. So Jae told him no, but the man kept following us, and I told him that I'll do it instead, and he said I would need my guardian to sign that consent form. Anyway, he was so persistent and said he'll pay a lot, so Jae said it's okay to do the jib if it's only 1 to 2 hours a day. He's talking about the job, my lady. But I'm too young. I need consent form to do the jib. So he was recruited on the streets. What kind of job? Model. It's model. Thanks to Jiwon, the usually quiet Jae is talking about his day. This apple is so good. Jiwon, who stayed quiet all this time, spoke. One look at the empty apple plate, one look at Jae. Jae seemed to have read Jun's mind. He reached out to grab a knife and an apple. Those two always seem to reach each other's minds. Oh, really? Would it really be okay? What about your ears? Is that really possible? He doesn't even have any kind of identifications, and he has animal ears. Jay picked up a knife and started peeling the apple. Seeing a fit guy like that peeling a tiny apple was really... hat. Huh? I agreed under the condition that I wear a hat at all times, and they were okay with it. I took a glance at Jay's ears. They're pretty, but it would cause the chaotic. If anyone discovered them. Right, those ears. I used to touch them and brush his hair when he was still an animal. So if he was a model, he couldn't do any like swimsuit modeling unless he's gonna be wearing that swimsuit hat, which is very appealing. Milady, Jay's fur was really soft. I adored him as a pet, but ever since he became a person, it's been so awkward. This is strange. Why am I so awkward around Jay? Milady? I was staring at Jay's ears when I heard someone call me. I realized that Jay was holding out a piece of apple to me. Would you like an apple? Let's be calm about this. So what about the family cassette farm? No. Why? Technically, they are my pets, so I am their family. But I can't do anything about it because the law wouldn't acknowledge it. If you sign it, I'll call you Master. Please? Please? Jiyoon had that cute, adorable puppy dog eyes. That's pretty convincing, but I can't help him on this one. Pretty please? I'll be a good boy and listen to everything you say. Jiyoon looked at me beseechingly. He looks more like a dog than a cat right now. Jiyoon held on to my sleeves and started giving me sad faces. I won't mess up the house with yarns and steal fish either. Please! A red apple was stuffed in Jiyoon's mouth. What? Jiyoon was sitting quietly. He had shoved an apple into Jiyoon's mouth. Looking dumbfounded, Jiyoon blinked his eyes. Quiet. With that, he went back next to Jae. June, you're quiet but intimidating. Jae peeling an apple without a word is scary too. Come to think of it, Jae and June are both quiet, but whenever they say something, it has a big impact. But do you have to do a part-time job? I asked as June spit out the apple in his mouth. Just in case. Just in case? What does he mean by just in case? We never know what will happen to us later. Later. As soon as I heard that. Right. It suddenly made me sad. They all can't live in this house forever. I knew that, but thinking about it made me feel lonely. Hey, you're trying to get your own place or something? That's not right. Look at Hajung's face. Looks like she's gonna cry. No. It's not like that. I guess that expression betrayed my feelings. But we can't stay here forever. June commented without any hint of emotion. It's as if he wanted me to hear it. I'd gotten used to living with them. I had never thought of them moving out. I sat on the sofa and stared at the apple Jay handed me. I felt extremely lonely. And I feel extremely sad. That's sad, actually. Once you got used to having so many people around you and then they like disappear. Yeah, it happened to me before. Yep. All my so-called friends all disappeared. But anyway, I'm gonna continue on doing all this grinding work and I will be right back with you guys. And we are back. There was a crowd of people in front of the house. Why are there high school girls in front of my apartment? Students very seldom come to this village because this place is a residential area with nothing special. I quickly counted them. There were a little over 10. Everybody had makeup on with pale face and red lips. When I looked at the students who looked in handheld mirrors to fix their makeup, it reminded me of my student life. I don't think I had any time to put makeup on with all the studying I had to do. Mom always told me that makeup can't wait until college. I wonder how it would feel to be able to express oneself like that at that age. I can't even do it at this age. Maybe if I tried in high school, I'd be better at expressing myself now. That's totally relatable. In high school, never wore makeup until I moved and graduated out of high school. I started wearing makeup. And even now, I don't usually put it on because, natural face. I put my key into the keyhole and the girls started glaring at me. Are they all looking at me? Who is she? Is she... Huh? All the girls were giving me a dirty look. Did I do something wrong? Hey, wait a minute. One of the girls with curly hair walked towards me. Hey, old lady, do you live here? Old lady? I could feel my blood pressure shooting up at the moment. I would totally be like, excuse me, what? I don't think there is much of an age difference between you and me. Yes? Oh my god, you must be kidding me. They all shrieked at once. My ears hurt. Our hottie Jihei lives here? You mean you live here too? Huh? Hottie Jihei? Who are these girls? I never heard from Jihei that he has any high school friends. Who are you? Do you know Jihei? Don't you dare speak his name like that. Then how do you know him? Do you really live with him? We do live together, but I couldn't answer instantly. I have no idea who these girls are. Oh my god, it's Jihei! Other girls suddenly screamed at once and looked in the same direction. I also turned to see what they were looking at, and I saw that Jihei was walking towards us this way with a grocery bag in his hand. Oh my gosh, I love you so much! Please take this present! Mine too! My mom said this was really good for the body, and I brought it especially for you. Jihei barely glanced at the girls as he walked straight past them. Then, are these girls Jihei's fans? And Jihei stopped in front of me to speak. Milady! With one word, the screaming girls suddenly became silent, and they were shooting lasers in my direction. Oh god, why were they looking at me like that? Dinner tonight is spaghetti. And Jihei lifted up the basket for me to see. If only looks could kill. Really? I'll cook tonight. I'll get the door for you. Jihei, oh my gosh. Jihei turned my key to open the door and returned it to me. With trembling hands, I took my key. This is scary. Doesn't Jihei see those girls? They're glares. Doesn't he feel it? Anyway, I gotta get out of here. Jihei, go in. After entering the house and shutting the door behind me, I let out a sigh of relief. I pressed my ear against the door and was able to hear the furious voices of the girls outside. Who the heck is she? Who does she think she is? Does she think she's his wife? She must be insane. I bet she had her eyes and nose done. I just know it. And what about her clothes? Does she not read any fashion magazines? I feel bad for her. Although it's true that I'm not exactly a fashionista. Do you know those girls? Excuse me? The girls who were giving you presents outside. Who are they? Just girls. That wasn't the answer that I wanted. Anyone could tell that they're girls. What I mean is, are they your fans? My lady. Jihei had a serious look on his face. I nodded and also looked at Jihei seriously. I had to buy some garlic. What? Jihei held up the spaghetti noodles that he bought. Oh, does he mean that he forgot to buy garlics to make spaghetti? He was so serious that it confused me. I'll go in. I was about to volunteer when I realized something. If I go now, those girls might turn into hyenas and try to eat me. I'll go buy it. Huh? Jihei put on his shoes again and reached out for the doorknob. No! If you go out now, the girls will... But it was too late. The front door opened and... loud screams. I could hear screams loud enough for my eardrums to burst. At this rate, I might have some complaints from the neighbors. I could still hear the girl shouting his name even when the door shut. It hasn't been long since he started his modeling job, but he has so many fans already. It's natural, though. You don't see too many guys who are as good looking as Jihei. But they're just so open about their emotions. They scream, tell him that they love him, and give him presents. They're able to express honestly how they feel. I admire them in a way. Looking at all the girls shouting, I love you to Jihei, it made me feel weird. Why am I feeling this way? And the weird thing is, I honestly agree with her. Because when I started to date Tyler, I never physically said I love you, insert name, to anyone. Even to, my parents or my little brother. I don't know if it just wasn't common in the family to say we love each other. I guess because it's a very meaningful sentence. Even though we all loved each other, yes. But I guess we just showed it in different ways instead of actually saying the words. But now since I've moved out and everything, and my brother has been very lonely, and so has my dad and my mom. We've all been we're all split up now except my dad and my brother. They're both together, and I really honestly miss them, and I haven't seen them in forever. So I would tell them, hey, I love you every single day that I can. I would text them as much as I can when I'm not working. So I honestly agree with her. I do it's crazy how people just throw out those words so easily nowadays. And especially for me, I had to like practice. You know, in Sims when like you're talking in the mirror. I didn't talk to the mirror. I talked to the wall. I was practicing how to say "I love you" to Tyler on the phone. It's even on the phone, not even face to face. I was just practicing it. I should tell him that. He probably didn't know I practiced how to say it. And I was like hesitating to even hear those words come out of my mouth because it just sounded completely like a whole new language. But that's gonna be it for today's episode. Told you guys a little personal life story at the end. Hope you guys didn't mind that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.